What's good? In this video we're talking about true wealth again. Alright. And what I wanted to talk about was the appearance of a premium life. Mostly pushed by the extreme wealthy, or as you call them, the LARPers. Okay, and when I talk about premium life, you have to understand it exists in all levels of existence. It's not something that is truly attached with the true wealthy. Let's say it's not something that's only attached to the billionaires. Okay, you can experience these hits of true wealth. I don't even want to call it that because that's not how I define true wealth. But this sense of being rich, you could say, it exists at all levels. Cool. For example, I'd say at my age, you see them in rentals. You can rent a pretty nice car for yourself, and boom, that's it for the day. Now you're a Lamborghini guy. We can go up. You can go to a club, buy a table. Now you're a big guy. You know what I mean? Like, it exists at all these levels. It's just more taxing on the individual in terms of financially wise. The poorer you are, let's say. And the richer you are, the more you realize that doesn't actually benefit you. But a lot of the rich is more stuck into it, so there's not much they can do. That's why I'd say the rich people that make the most sense are people like Elon Musk and stuff like that. I know people hate them, but at least they dedicate themselves to, you know, like Elon Musk just dedicates himself to getting space, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in that sense, he's not like, it's different to what I'm talking about, okay? And there's still, okay, we can talk about Elon Musk in another video, but I'm not talking about that sort of thinking. The thinking that I'm talking about is more the showing, okay? The showing. You want to show this to people, you want to show that, you want to show your money. You know what I mean? But yeah, the underlying point, which should be the title that I wanted to make, is that these premium things only exist if you allow them to exist. For example, for me, I would say, it's not that I don't recognize these premiums, you know. It's just I no longer embrace them as a pursuit. Because I remember there was a time in my life where I definitely wanted to be rich, but I never had a reason why I wanted to be rich. I couldn't put it down to something. I just thought that was something that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to want to be rich, so I'm just gonna want to be rich. Like, I never allowed myself to truly consider the potential of just living a normal life, you know? And the moment I done that, I realized, like, like, it doesn't sound too bad. Because then I realized I've grown up in somewhat a normal house myself, and I've come out pretty all right. I enjoy my life. Obviously, my parents, there's certain things that they didn't necessarily enjoy. Like, I know my dad doesn't really enjoy how much he works. So I would turn that down a notch, and I would say, okay, so if I was like my dad and I was doing something I generally do enjoy, because his job he does enjoy, but I'm not just doing it that much because I wouldn't want to work that much either, I'd be pretty happy with myself. You know, so that's where my thinking is right now. But again, if you have these premium thoughts in your mind, it will never allow you to see that. I need to live this premium life, you know, I want to move to Dubai, this, that. I'll be real with you, I'm gonna need to wrap this up because I really need a poo. But I will just finish off with this, okay? If you want that premium life, if you have that draw, I would say go pursue that, because, you know, if that's what your heart's calling out to you, you won't know until you try it. Like, I did pursue that as well myself. Even though I didn't pursue it for that long, I would say I pursued it for about 8 months. That was enough for me to know, okay? I would say keep going until it no longer satisfies you. But the moment it stops satisfying you, don't look back to that as a reason to find satisfaction. Look within you for something else. Look for the next kind of desire, let's say, until you run out of them. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But yeah, peace, all right?